It is his first state visit, as I had mentioned earlier, since President William Ruto took office. As you can see, he's already arrived. He's being received right there by the President and the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya.
Minister of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia arriving in the country. This is not the first time he's in the country. He's been here before at the reign of President Uhuru Kenyatta, but this is the first state visit under President William Ruto. He was here in September 20. He was here in the year 2022, September, of course, for the swearing in of President William Ruto. And the bilateral relations, the friendly relations between the two nations have existed for more than 60 years. And you will remember, for any Kenyan to access Ethiopia, you don't need a visa. And that is an arrangement that has been there for so many years. Of course, a deal signed between Kenya and in the reign of Jomo Kenyatta and the Ethiopian leader then, Haile Selassie. And Abiy Ahmed's coming to Kenya is quite significant because of the brotherly relations that have existed between the two nations. We are neighbors to the north, and security relations and trade relations have existed for so long. So Abiy Ahmed is not only in the country to cement the relations between the brotherly nations of Kenya and Ethiopia, but most importantly, he's here, first of all, to cement the trade deals and the trade relations between the two nations. And you will remember just last week, the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi was in Ethiopia for the Joint Ministerial Commission to just follow up on some of the things that both countries are doing. And there you see the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, as well as the Transport Minister Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen. So the visit is quite significant on the aspect of the relations between the two nations. You will remember that Ethiopia really is banking on Kenya, particularly on its import and export volumes to other nations. And the intention here really being using the LAPSET project. You know, there's a highway that goes all the way through Moyale, as has been mentioned. And then the Lamu port, really, Ethiopia will be transmitting volumes. and being in Kenya for the second time under President William Ruto. You remember he was here during the inauguration of President William Ruto. But then this is his state visit to the Republic. And you remember last week there are several deals that were signed between Kenya as part of a joint ministerial commission bordering on trade, issues of tourism and wildlife, the blue economy. And to access the sea, Ethiopia really needs the Republic of Kenya, particularly through the Lamu port. And these are some of the deals that you expect to be signed inside here. So after the dismissal of the parade, the President and the Prime Minister, together with the delegations, will retreat for bilaterals. It's not something you really expect to stay for so long, owing to the fact that there was a joint ministerial commission last week. So today is just polishing up and, familiarization, and then the signing, and then the two leaders will join us out here for a joint press conference between the President and the Prime Minister. Addis Ababa and Nairobi have had diplomatic relations that have existed since independence. And to cement that relationship is that requirement for visa, that no Kenyan requires a visa to enter into Ethiopia, nor does an Ethiopian need a visa to access Kenya. In fact, as late as a few weeks ago, Ethiopia was exempted from the new requirements for anybody visiting Kenya, the visa-free entry, where you just fill the electronic traveler requirement. Ethiopia was exempted from it, owing to the relationship that Nairobi has had with Addis Ababa. President William Ruto introducing his ministers to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, up to the Deputy Chief of Staff, that is Josephat Nanok, and then the Prime Minister of Ethiopia will have the moment now to introduce his delegation. And you can see the First Ladies of both nations in town, First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto and the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia. Like I have said, in instances where we have had special occasions in the country, the President William Ruto has been able to invite Ethiopia. In most cases, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has deployed the President of Ethiopia, Saleh Zodi, for functions. So since the inauguration of President William Ruto in September of 2022, this is the first visit, then you would say perfectly so, for Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to be in the Republic. So there are two reasons that bring Abiy Ahmed to Nairobi. One is cementing the brotherly relations between the two nations that have existed for so long, and number two, to follow up on that joint ministerial commission and the agreements really that were arrived in Addis Ababa last week. The Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi did not wind up the cabinet retreat. Rather, he went to Ethiopia for that joint ministerial commission. So what we expect right now, before I hand you back to studio, is that both leaders are going to have a tete-a-tete, and then polishing up on some of those bilateral relations signed last week, and then the two of them will address us later, and we'll be bringing you the event.
Hello. How are you guys? Very good. Yes. This is your website, and it's an on-demand mobile mechanical app, whereby if by any chance you get stuck on the road, then if you have the Yodrive app, you can just when you have Yodrive app, you just switch it on, and then when you open it, you can check the type of service that you want. Select the mechanics that will be on the display, depending on the radius, and then when you book the mechanic, it will be able to show you the amount. If your car develops problems, mechanical. Okay. So you can be on the road or maybe even at your home for your own convenience. So you can book a service. Then they come. Yeah. The advantage of it is that the prices are standardized. Okay. So nobody can take advantage of you. We have been able to employ over 100 mechanics in this app, and then we've got Vivian here, who's started a company that helps women and children when they're using public toilets.
Yeah, so this is KENIYA. We manufacture special toilet seat covers. So they're used in toilets, especially for the restroom. So just spray it on the seat and you're able to use it. And it's disposable, so you just flush it and you're able to use it. Very good.
And to reduce toilet-acquired diseases, Arigen here has got a special formula that you pour in a toilet bowl to prevent splashback when you're using a public toilet. So we're supporting manufacturing. Not only that, but this is Mukuru Kicks. Mukuru Kicks is a group of, it's a woman football club. Hi guys. They hand-stitch these beautiful leather balls that are hand-stitched, that are playable on our hard turfs here in Kenya. This is the best leather collection we're going to be guaranteed. Yes. And they were part of the winners of our Give What Challenge as well. And then here we've got
My name is Veronica Excellency. So what I do is unwrap the direct to make the usable items. We realize that currently there's so many people who are using diapers and just staying with the child. So that's why we came up with this, but it also helps in reducing the landfills as well as just providing something that is sustainable.
She's working with women in Kibera to support her with this business, and we've got a cricket farmer here who has developed products as a protein alternative to ensure... Protein alternative? Yes.
Yes, my name is Cliff, Your Excellencies. In front of you are products from the Guru Ranch to recreate an alternative source of protein. And this is our product. Are you willing to have a taste?
And then here, when you're thinking about protein alternatives and beauty as well, I'm not so sure if you're afraid of snails, but we've got a snail farmer here. They actually use this in your beauty products, the serums that you use, they extract from these snails, and this is snail farmer. Tell us a little about this.
So, my name is Theo, in front of Konofa. So, what we have the agriculture. So, apart from having the snails as food, it's like organic products.
This is what keeps you young forever. It's on your face. So, the associates that are working on the digital, on training data for AI actually get opportunities to apply for funding so that they start businesses, and then they also need to
we may be seated.
Good evening, everyone. I want to take this opportunity to welcome our president and our guests. So kindly feel welcomed. So basically, what we do, ours is research-based project. We ensure that whatever we do, we make it easier for the customers when they are purchasing our product. So ours, we ensure that we create the correct brand, having the correct product, having the right size, and so that when you're shopping, we make it more exciting. Yeah, so basically this is how, so we use, our space is called Summer App. You can see, yeah. So I just want to demonstrate using one of the tasks. So this is the tasks. When it comes all jumbled up. But at the end of the day, once we've worked through it, it's smooth. You can see the brand, you can see the product, you can see the sizes, all arranged orderly. Yeah. Yes.
Where we're given images to basically trace or draw objects as requested by the client. This is an image of segmentation. It's referred to as sensor. So okay. So here we are supposed to label things for the vehicle so that it can know what is where at what time. So for example, here we have a road sign. So we're using the same tool, which is the Summer Hub. So using a polygon, I'm going to draw a polygon around these objects, like so. And then after I've done labeling the object, I'm going to give it a class over here. So with that, we label the entire image, such that when we are done, you can be able to tell without seeing the actual pictures. You can actually tell what is where at what time. Yes.
So these are tasks that you get from somewhere, and then you work on it, and then
submit, and it's approved by the quality assurance team before it is given to a client.
To a client.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you very much. What are we supposed to do?
Thank you very much. We have a guest, a friend of Kenya, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia in our midst. Prime Minister, who knows his name? Okay. Abiy Ahmed is our ward in the Republic of Kenya. This facility here is a facility that gives opportunity to almost, I think, 3,000 young people in Kenya, right here. And we made this initiative part of the 5 pillars of the development of Kenya for the next 5 years. One of it is what we are calling the digital superhighway that is going to make sure that we have an extra 100,000 young people in Kenya as possible. In fact, our target is to have 1.5 million young Kenyans like the one sitting here working across Kenya. And over the next 5 years, this is what we are going to be doing. In fact, Your Excellency, we just changed the law in Kenya so that a facility called Constituency Development Fund will now be used to set up such hubs across the country so that the many young people out of school, out of college, out of university can have an opportunity to interact with internet, with computers, and with e-commerce, and to be able to access digital jobs. We have now a phrase in Kenya, kwamba tunafanya nini? Tunafinya computer, sio? Everybody ati naitwa? Tunafinya computer. Alafu dola inaingia kwa mfuko. They are saying we will press the computer and dollars will come out and we will put it in our pockets. That is the scheme of things around here. And I am very happy. When I said this, many people thought it was a joke. Now, for those people who think it is a joke, kufinya computer na kuweka dola kwa mfuko, look at these guys. These guys ni wale these guys ni wale wanafinya computer. Ama si nyinyi mnafinya computer? Kabisa. Na dola inaingia kwa mfuko. Sasa wale watu walikuwa wanafanya mambo wajue this is not a joke. This is reality. And I want to thank Sama for giving this opportunity to this many young people. And it is our intention to expand and to extend this opportunity to millions of Kenyans out there. And that is why our members of parliament must do their bit, because we are committed to making sure that we use the digital space, including the whole extent to AI, machine learning, Internet of Things, to make sure that we expand opportunity for the young people of Kenya. Mr. Prime Minister, you are a great friend of Kenya. And we thought, we know you have not even reached your hotel, but we thought it is good for you to stop here, because I know your passion for young people. I have come to Ethiopia and I have seen with my own eyes what you are doing for the young people of Ethiopia. And in us, you have friends and partners. And I thought, because it is in your DNA and in your plan to empower young people in Ethiopia, I thought you'd just have a moment to see what Sama is doing to also empower, and what we in Kenya are doing to make it a possibility for more young people to have access to employment. Let me conclude by saying to you, our brother, you're very welcome to Kenya. The many young people in Kenya hold you in very high esteem. And with you, we know we have a solid partner for Kenya to walk together this journey, empower the young people of our continent, create opportunity in our continent, and stop our young people from endangering their lives as they look for opportunity to work. Kuna mmoja wao anataka kuongea? Haya, wacha nimpatie. This is the governor of this city, this young man. He's the governor of the city of Nairobi. And let me just give him 1 minute to invite somebody.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President, and Your Excellency, Prime Minister Abiy. We're very excited to have you visiting us in Nairobi. Watu wangu, mnakumbuka? President Ruto, mnaniangusha. President Ruto, Prime Minister Abiy, Ruto Abiy, dollars. Your Excellency, one of them just wants to summarize the experience of what they've gone through, and just 2 minutes to say something.
1, 2. Your Excellencies, we are really grateful and thankful for you creating time to visit us, Sama. My name is Idris Abdi. I have roots from Ethiopia, Idilola. My grandparents are from Idilola. I was born in Mathare constituency. After high school, I did manual work. You share a lot about selling eggs. I was doing car wash, and I was introduced to digital literacy through Sama in 2015, but graduated and joined Sama in 2016, where I started as an associate. Right now, I'm a team leader. I've grown up in my career. Right now, we're in a team of, we're managing about 200 as a project. And in the time I've been in Sama, I've been able to, move from slum of Mathare. Right now, I live at a better house. I've been able to help my siblings, my brothers. I've gone to school, did diploma, and also pursuing degree. And the ripple effect of it is so intense. I represent the whole of these people. And so many families that have benefited from pressing the computer, na dola inaingia, na tunashughulikia familia, and we're really grateful. And you coming means also an opportunity, not only just for us, but for other people, and Sama to grow, and even the digital economy in this country to grow. So thank you so much, and God bless you. Idilola, to be precise. Yes, thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Mko na nini ingine? Yes. Very good. Let me request our friend, our brother, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, to say hello to us. Is that good? Is that okay?
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, it's really a great joy to be here and to see young man and woman is smiling and aspiring. It's really great to see you guys working on the future. The right marriage for Kenya, the right marriage for Ethiopia is when the youngsters are devoting or learning on AI, on data mining. Data mining is the future. Today, you're here just to get dollar. But tomorrow, you are protecting Kenya, you are protecting Ethiopia, you are protecting Africa. Because traditionally, when we talk about protecting our sovereignty, we've been talking about territories. But on this specific area, there is no territory. Virtually, people can do whatever they want. Protecting your data is protecting your gold, protecting your money. As much as possible, try to work hard. Devotion will help you a lot tomorrow, not only to create a job for yourself, also for others. If you really want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, devotion is very important. You have to work day and night. You have to save your money. You have to share your knowledge. Together, we can make a difference in East Africa, in Africa. I'm very happy to be here. I wish you all the best.
Another round of applause for our guest. When he goes home after 1 week, What do we send him? We send him with greetings to Ethiopia? Yes. How long should he stay in Kenya? 1 month. Now you know how long you need to stay. Now let me, with a lot of humility, introduce the First Lady of Ethiopia. Thank you very much. The First Lady of Ethiopia, alongside Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. Situmkaribishe. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, we kindly request you to remain for a photo session, a brief one. We request the PS ICT to join Governor Nairobi, Ann Peace, Caroline Mwangi, Haman Miller, Abel Kamau, Merlin To, and Peter Karanja kindly. Please join. We can have 2 lines. Then one more with the friends from Ethiopia, kindly. Madam First Lady. And the CSCs around. Yep. Ministers from Ethiopia, ministers from Kenya. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies. Tuwapigie makofi wanapoondoka.
Hello, brother. No. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Okay, very good. Junior, sorry. I was lying to you, I saw you, and I thought you were feeling cold. Was it raining? No, just today. 4 p.m. And it just started when somebody asked you around. Yeah, I see that. In fact, nobody predicted that there would be delay. This is amazing.
We're very happy to be here. We're enjoying all the moments since our arrival. Everyone is witnessing the friendship, the brotherly attitude towards Ethiopia from our brotherly country, Kenya, is a demonstration that these two countries doesn't have any baggage to strengthen our relationship, also to go forward in multifaceted and ambitious economic plan that both countries has. The relationship between the two countries will also be a role model for others to follow and to work hand in hand to liberate Africa, not only politically, but also economically. We are delighted to be here. We're enjoying all our discussions. President William Ruto is playing a great role on sustaining, realizing peace and security in our region. We've been discussing, half of our discussion was focused on how we can sustain peace and security in our region, which is the most important element for our economic endeavors. I hope after this visit, everyone, including the people of Ethiopia, the people of Kenya, and other neighbors, will understand the benefit of a strong relationship on elevating the life of poor citizens in both countries. We have lots of problems in our region. We have lots of problems both in Ethiopia and Kenya. We don't want to add more problems. We rather want to resolve problems of each other so as to elevate the economic standard, the economic level of both countries, also to be exemplary countries for the rest of African our brothers. So, Mr. President, I am very happy to be here. And the toast is already done. Long live the people of Kenya. Long live the people of Ethiopia. Long live our dear brother, President William Ruto. Enjoy the meal. When you share bread, don't forget, when you come to Ethiopia, you will share injera, not bread. Thank you very much.
Let us all rise for the national anthem.